So, Harika, I made you host, okay? You
Okay,
can take over this meeting and drop in between. Yeah. Thank you.
okay. Thank you. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hi, Harika. Yeah, madam.
Hello. Yes. Hi.
Yeah, yeah, hi.
Uh, so myself, I'm Harika.
Okay,
I have an overall industry experience around 8 plus,
okay,
and since past 5 plus years, I'm working as a Scrum Master.
okay,
Prior to that, I worked as a manual tester, and before that, I worked as a German language trainer, where I used to train corporate employees also. Uh, so, can you brief about yourself?
yeah, myself, Sanindra. I have work experience of 5 plus years, and I have worked on both Salesforce and SAP.
I think your voice is not so clear, and I could hear some disturbances.
I'm in the office actually, so it is
Okay,
near to the road. That's why
okay. Can you use any earphones or headset?
I'm actually using the earphones.
Okay, but still,
Yes,
okay. Yeah. Yes, continue, please.
yeah. Previously, I have worked on both Salesforce administration and SAP administration. Recently, I want to switch my career to Scrum Master. That's why I have joined here.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, what was your experience?
5 plus.
5 plus.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, fine. Sorry. So, why do you want to switch your career? Like, just
I want work. Nothing specific to the technology, but I do not want to take late night calls. That's the reason I'm
oh,
switching. Yeah.
okay, okay, fine. Okay, thank you. So, uh, do you have any basic idea about this Scrum? Any idea or
I work,
so? I hope you know specific terms or you might understand while discussing.
previously, I have attended the class for this training, but I didn't work on the Scrum. All the projects what I have worked on, those are all support projects only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So most of us have idea about this conventional model, that is the waterfall model.
Okay.
Do you have any idea about that?
So in the waterfall model, we will first decide what are all the phases will be there and which phase what kind of the development we need to complete, and we go we go blindly developing what we have decided, whichever things are required to the that application. So we will not look into the market whether these are the latest models or not. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
in this time, in this way, what we will fall into a situation that once we going to release our product, there may be new features that can improve our application.
Okay. So what I understood according to you is that by the time we deliver the product, it might not be up to the par with the end user or whomsoever
Not to
is.
the not to the end user, but the technology what we are going to use, it may deliver the new features.
Yes.
Yeah. So in that way, we will get lag when compared to other applications.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Mm. Sorry. So the thing is that, so I hope you know that a waterfall model has different phases. That first comes the requirement phase,
Yes, yes.
then the design, then the development, that is the coding part, then testing, and then deployment, and then the maintenance part. If all these things were successful. So once only one the previous phase is completed, it can be entered into the another phase.
Yeah.
So a simple app being developed is also taking months of time, and also in between any changes are required for the stakeholder or the business partner. So it might not be reached, or it might like everything has to be started from the scrap again.
Yes.
So and also everything is dependent on upon the previous one. So this was the main disadvantage. The thing is, so to avoid such disadvantages, so the mindset of agile came into existence. So I hope that you have heard about this agile.
Yes.
Okay. So can you let me know what you know about agile, even if it is in points also, it's okay.
Yeah. So while coming to the agile type of development, we will we will divide the development cycles into the sprints, and each sprint will have its a specific criteria what needs to be got developed, either like a screen page or like the billing page, like that. So based on the criteria, we will decide what are the user stories are going to be included in the Scrum. And each Scrum will have some points, and based upon the points, it will we calculate what number of
Yes.
hours what we need to spend on that story, user story.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay. 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 Fine. Fine. So, the thing is, agile over here is it is neither process nor a tool actually. It's completely a mindset.
Yeah.
What is called as like what like see, the thing is it's focused on customer collaboration, faster value delivery, adapting to change, and also
Okay.
adapting to change, and also collaboration thing is. So, what is the customer collaboration? Like the example what I quoted. So, like simple development of an banking app or food delivery app, whatever it may be. So, so the thing is that so simple mobile banking app. Let us consider. So the login page, when it comes to the login page, and after that the authentication and everything is done. Suddenly, the customer wants to go to this UPI transactions, but only after the entire completion of the thing we can go into this. Like in between, we can't accept these changes in the waterfall model, but it has not. It should be. It is not so actually. It is like we need to satisfy the customer, or and also we need to accept the new inventions that are going on in the market also, the upgradations. Hello.
Yes, yes.
uh, are you
Yeah, I'm listening. I have
oh,
some throat
yeah,
infection.
yeah, that's okay, that's okay. So the first thing is over here is uh, so uh, so delivering the value. So consider this faster value delivery. So it is nothing but the final output should have some the qualitative output it is related to. The output has to be qualitative and it should satisfy the customer. So how we can satisfy the customer? Through continuous collaboration. So, so what changes the customer wants? What initially he wanted, in between any updations he needs, and adapting to that change. So all these things are not possible in the waterfall model.
Yes.
So this type of mindset has come into the
Okay.
the development, the developers or whomsoever it may be.
Okay.
So in the project, the people. So and also the collaborative work, where in the waterfall model, the each and every phase is completely worked in isolation, like part. So only after the dependencies, it is used to continue as a chain. But over here, um, as what you have said about the sprints, where the tasks are like simply broken into small chunks.
Yes.
Okay, so that type of mindset is agile actually. So which is main focused on this delivering the value early itself, in the early stage itself, not the wholesome final product.
Yes.
But through customer collaboration, where if any changes are there, adapting to those changes, and also collaboratively working. So that is through iterative and incremental development. So okay, so that is continuous feedback and improvement, which I have discussed now. And the key goal is delivering working software frequently. So these are the main agenda, what is called like what is agile actually, what are these all things comes under this agile. So
Okay.
so how to implement this? Okay, these are the things which are need to be focused in the present market. So how it could be implemented? So there comes the Scrum, actually, the concept of Scrum, which is a framework to implement this agile. Okay,
Yes.
so the Scrum it is actually termed as uh, one second. So it is called agile. Agile is a mindset, and Scrum, coming to the Scrum, it is a popular method of agile project management, where it focuses on breaking the larger projects into smaller or more manageable pieces of work. So these pieces of work are accomplished through different iterations, iterations which are called as sprints actually.
Okay.
Okay, so the end of the this iteration is increment. It is termed as increment. So every sprint is iterative process, where the end of the sprint is an incremental development, that is called. Okay, so it is so these are the basic thing of the sprint is sorry, the Scrum. And the Scrum, where the work is divided into sprints, it has the duration of 2 to 4 weeks, mostly commonly 2 weeks actually. So depends upon the number of sprints and all, it can be extended to 4 weeks. So, so that was about the Scrum framework, which has got main key elements as roles of the Scrum, what are the events in the Scrum, and what are the artifacts of the Scrum. So these three are the main key elements actually. So what are the roles? So role is, I hope you must have heard about this: product owner,
Yes.
Scrum master,
Yes.
and the development team, that QA and developers.
Yes.
So these are the main three roles of the Scrum. Uh, so next, coming to the another element, mm, events. So events are, these are also termed as Scrum ceremonies. Okay, so Scrum ceremonies. The first thing is sprint planning, daily Scrum or stand-up calls. These are also called as sprint review and sprint retrospective. So all these are time boxed iteration. So time boxed in the sense they have particular time. See, sprint planning is conducted at the start of the sprint. What is the goal? What has to be achieved?
Okay.
Okay. So plan it it is sorry, it happens before the actual sprint begins. Okay. So goal is what will get done
Yeah.
is properly tested and properly everything got tested and without any bugs. Okay.
Okay.
So mm, so it helps everyone to review what needs to get done and discuss how it will get done. Like it is like creating checklist before. So the participants in this sprint planning will be this product owner, scrum master, development team, QA team. Okay. So what can be delivered? How will be done? That is the sprint goal and sprint. I'll discuss this backlogs also. So sprint. So that will be the thing. The main goal, what has to be the end output. That is what will is discussed, and mostly it goes for 2 hours. The meeting duration. Okay, the planning part. So next comes the daily scrum or the stand-up call. So where uh, the uh, scrum master, like the scrum masters will be discussing like what was done yesterday, what is the plan for today, and what are the blockers, like are there any blocking part which we can't complete in this sprint timeline. So this will be carried out on daily basis just for 15 minutes. So everyone are engaged in this and everyone are allowed have to speak. The scrum master has to make everyone to communicate, like to find out like is there anything that is creating the blockages or any other dependencies from other team that has to be that we have to get that input to complete the job. These things should be clear. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So sprint review. It is usually conducted at the end of the sprint. So like end of the sprint, and the thing is that the sprint review is what was accomplished during the sprint and update for the next phase or next iteration. So the main thing is here the stakeholders are also involved, not internal team members like product owner, scrum master, or development team. Also the stakeholders, because we need the feedback from the stakeholders whether they are satisfied or any enhancement is required or any or whether it is okay a completely a different one apart from the expecting one. Everything is that is the sprint review, and it will also last from 1 hour, last for 1 hour
Okay.
a time duration. And retrospective is this is within the internal team with the scrum master, like with us, like it is the discussion upon what went well, what didn't, and what can be improved, like after the end of the internal assessment, like
So in this, both development team and testing.
yes, because see if there were any blockages and that blockages got some delay, and it shouldn't happen for the next sprint. So what should be the solution for that? What actions need to be taken? What we have to do for not repeating this type of situation?
So I'm asking whether the
Yes,
testing team will be involved in this call or not.
yes, everyone are involved.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm. Yes, that because it is retrospection is like it is we need to like understand like where it went wrong, if anything happened, where it went wrong. Like suggestions will be should also be put. So everyone will be involved in this.
Okay.
Okay. So so I discussed about this events, then roles. So coming to the roles, Just a second. So I told you that product owner, Scrum Master, and the development team. Okay.
Okay.
So who is this product owner we are talking about? So, do you have any idea? Because you also came from this MNC.
So the product owner is a person who uh, who clarifies or gives us the suggestion how the product should be. Like if something like if you want to build any lease or rental based application based upon the
Mm.
scores, so the product owner should be able to explain how he was expecting the application and what needs to be there in the application, like if it is a Salesforce or SAP or any other .NET application, he can suggest something. This can be used, this cannot be used.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, actually, it is like he is the one who gives us the vision of the project. Actually,
Yeah. Yes.
okay. Uh, so he who anticipates the needs of the customer and creates appropriate user stories.
Yeah.
Okay. So user stories and evaluates the project progress, because along with the like he will be participating in retrospection reviews and everything. So the evaluating the project progress. So he acts as a liaison between for all the product related questions actually. Okay. So he is responsible, in short, for maximizing product value by managing and prioritizing the product backlog and ensuring the team works on the most valuable features. So,
Yes.
sorry. So managing the product backlog. So maximizing the business value. So making that successful. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is this product backlog? Like product backlog, it is a prioritized list of all work that needs to build and improve the product. Okay. Uh, so PO, this product owner owns the product and value, the end value of the project, and owns this the product and ensures that it is value based delivery. Okay. Sorry. And coming to Scrum Master, it has got three, in simple, he is a servant leader. So the name as it sounds like master. It's not actually a master. He is a servant leader.
Okay.
So it is like, see, for example, when coming to this event of daily stand up, of what the daily stand up, okay, the 15 minutes duration, where like he connects to he makes everyone to connect to him and let them speak, collaborate. So what are the impediments of the project? It is not like the status reporting. He is ensuring the smooth flow of the process. Okay. He, in short, the Scrum Master owns the process that helps the efficiency of the team. Okay.
Yeah.
So he is called as a servant leader and facilitator who ensures team follows Scrum practices effectively and delivers value. So there are few people where can't come over the traditional waterfall model. So to ensure that they follow these agile practices, so Scrum Master plays a major role. So Scrum Master helps the team to work smoothly, removing the obstacles and follow the agile principles. So the servant leader is like who puts the team first and focus on helping others to perform their best rather than controlling or directing them. It is not like micromanagement of the team. It is making the teams to collaborate, okay, and to make the people to work in harmony, not like having the quarrel between like we can see in QA team and the development team. So
Yes.
blaming each other, it shouldn't happen. So, which will be hampering the business. Okay. So the main thing is identifying the root cause of interruptions, if any, and protecting the team from external disruptions. And also coaching the stakeholders on respecting like sprint boundaries and help team improving. So at times it happens in between the stakeholders, they want sudden change in the requirement. So it is not that as soon as they will be asking for the change, it is not directly accepted. Initially, he needs to like communicate with the team members whether it is possible, whether it is critical, whether the change is critical, and how it is impacting the business. All these things will be discussed, and everything is fine. Then only a change can be accepted. If not, it should be communicated in a specific way, like how it is, why it is not accepted, and why, like what happens, and how would be the impact. So this is all the facilitation done by the Scrum Master. Okay. Uh, so and next the development team. So this includes a QA team also, where cross-functional and self-organizing delivers increment every sprint. So what is this cross-functional and self-organizing? Like mostly in waterfall model, it is like every team is in isolation, working in their own domain.
Okay.
But here the cross-functional and self-organizing cross-functional is like everyone are engaged, because everyone, the product owner refines the product backlogs, he creates the product backlog, and he and Scrum Master helps the product owner in refining this backlog and discussing about the requirements. Okay. And these requirements are then again they are divided into small user stories, and for them the story points have to be estimated, and all these things makes the everyone in the team engaged. It's not like these people have decided, so this is what we have to do. It is not like that. So that is what the cross functional and self organized. So everyone has to uh, are aware of their own job also. Okay, so this is the thing. So this is the my estimation, my estimation for this is thing. So these things in the coming sessions we will be discussed in deeper. That is. So just for an idea sake, I am explaining now. Okay. Delivers increment every sprint. So the end of the sprint, the end result of the sprint. So obviously it will be looking after by the development team, the actual operation part.
Okay.
Okay. So the three roles. So the main thing is product owner, Scrum Master, the development team, and 5 events. So the 5 events are sprint ongoing, that is working. This is another thing. The current sprint that is going, the 2 weeks duration, 2 to 4 weeks, depending. Okay. Sprint planning, which will be last for 2 hours or more if necessary. The daily scrum or stand up, the 15 minutes call. Sprint review, it's with the stakeholders' feedback. And retrospective is the inspection of the team within the team itself. This thing. So these are the time boxed events or iterations. Okay. So over here, just a second. There are 3 artifacts, rules, and values. So what are these artifacts? Basic idea, definition of the term. Any idea? Nothing. It's like what it consists of actually. The 3 important key elements of the Scrum, and these artifacts are nothing but uh, these things: product backlog, sprint backlog, and increment. Okay.
It's been like backlog is something that we need to work
I,
for.
I'll I'll explain you. Okay.
Okay.
I'll explain you. See, the product backlog, it's like in simple terms, the product backlog is like it consists of the entire details of the list of the all the work that needs to be done in the product for the whole project. Sprint backlog is the it is a set of selected product backlog items, subset of product backlog. Okay. So the high priority items will be selected and sent to the sprint backlog. And the team will be working on those sprints, and the status of those sprints, the metrics, and everything will be looked after by the Scrum Master. Everything is looked after by the Scrum Master, and these will be updated in the Jira tool actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So sprint backlog is the set of selected product backlog items. So the team commits to deliver in specific sprint. So there will be sprint 1, sprint 2, so on and so forth, depending on the requirements. So we will be looking into the sprint these backlogs practically tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
So and so. mm, So the three artifacts are. One second. No? Product backlog, sprint backlog, and increment. Okay. Okay. So before coming to the artifacts, prior to that, there are like Scrum principles and values. It is written. It is mentioned. See, you won't remember this. This rules and values. Okay. So Scrum has certain rules and values. Mostly, most of them will be confused for rules and values. So need to remember this. So, so first is let us come to let us go with this. One second. Okay, let us go with this theory first. Scrum theory. So, like Scrum is always is founded on this experience based on senses and like methodology focused on like eliminating waste and maximizing the value. Like in simple terms, like it is uh, like it is most on experience based, okay, and making decisions based on what is observed. Like this point can be explained once we get into this metrics of Scrum. Okay, like when we are discussing about velocity, sprint velocity, and all, these points will be clearly understood. Okay, I can correlate there. So, like Scrum is like as I said, like engaging the people to have all the skills who have all the skills and expertise to do work and share or acquire such skills needed. So, so like uh, one second. Huh? Okay. So when coming to the core values of the Scrum, okay, the values are commitment, focus, openness, respect, and courage. Okay. Hello. 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 Hello.
In which slide you are checking this?
Am I audible?
Yes, yes. But the slide you are sharing is the right one, but it was not having all the things right.
Like, did it get stuck in between?
I think so.
Okay. 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 I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because here it's raining. So,
Okay.
okay.
Recording.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. So, rules and values. So today let's go with this transparency, inspection, and adaptation. So these three are called as three pillars of Scrum. Okay.
Okay.
What are the main three pillars of Scrum is? Transparency,
Transparency, inspection,
inspection,
and
and
adaptation.
adaptation. Okay. So what is transparency? So transparency means what? In simple terms, it is we are not hiding. Everything is clear. Like
Yep.
we can see everything. How? Because everything is updated in Jira tool. Everything is updated. everything has got its own statistics, which can be seen clearly. The status is being updated. Okay.
Okay.
So, like, how this transparency is achieved in creating the values, like what I have told, like in simple terms: commitment, focus, openness, repeat, and courage. So, how these are achieved is through these artifacts. Okay. So, uh, so, so that is the product backlog, the sprint backlog, the increment. So transparency is what we can see. So how you will see? So in Jira tool, the product backlog where the PO updates the user stories. Okay, and the
Yeah.
sprint backlog where these are what has to be like what is the every sprint, the current working sprint is updated, where the set of product backlog items uh, are taken into this sprint. So that is also transparent. And increment, the potentially releasable product, means the end of the sprint, the end product of the sprint that has been completed. That is the product increment, which is called. Okay. So the transparency is achieved through these three artifacts. Okay. So the first, next, the inspection. So what is this inspection? So, like, in simple terms, some may not be working correctly. So it needs to be adjusted soon. So sooner the changes, like we minimize the deviations, like deviations of the project. So so if anything deviates outside the acceptable limits, it must be adjusted immediately. So that is also achieved. Like if like the example, if anything is going out of scope, so like simple words, if the team is overburdened at times, okay, we could see in the sprint the duration is 2 weeks. Like why the status we will be seeing, the metrics we will be watching, that the burn down charts and burn up charts will be there. So by looking at them, yes, why it is not getting, the chart is why it is not getting flattened, or why it is not getting lower. So we can have an immediate team meeting setup, so we can discuss this. So where issues can be resolved within less time, so that we won't be deviating outside the sprint. That is what the inspection. Sorry, like transparency. That is what the inspection is about. Um, trans- okay, transparency inspection. Okay. Just give me a second. I think I have used a wrong term. Like transparency is, I hope you understood the transparency of the project comes through these three artifacts: the product backlog, sprint backlog, and the product increment.
Yes.
Transparency is nothing but what is happening, we can visualize that. So inspection, how it is going on. Inspecting, who works on Scrum, like examine the outcome and the progress, the inspection is. Okay.
Okay.
Identifying the deviations. Okay. And adaptability is inspecting the deviations and taking actions, the correct actions, to not to go away from the uh, goal which has to be reached. That is what the adaptation is. Okay, I hope no confusion, because some terms are used interchange. That's why.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So inspection is like inspecting, like it is the work is going on smoothly. Its
Yeah.
progress is smooth. Okay.
Yeah.
And adaptation is if there are any changes or deviation of the path, so that has to be rectified immediately. So that is what.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So so the Scrum values of the Scrum. Initially, for this day, it is completely theoretical and it sounds so something like, but these things, like in the coming classes, we need to apply it in scenario based. Like there will be different types of scenarios. I hope you understand that Scrum is totally, completely scenario based.
Okay.
So to understand them, we need to have this basic idea.
Yeah.
Because at times during interviews, suddenly the interviewer will be asking about this basic things.
Okay.
So like asking about this, how did you deal with this kind of issue? What that sort of issue? So what could be this values? Suddenly he'll be skipping into the general topic at times, depending on the mood.
Okay.
So just having basic knowledge helps us
Okay.
at times. Like it's not like you need not face the same words or same definitions, but a basic idea in your own words. Okay. So when it came here, so that manifesto, the core values of the agile. So as I said, that agile is it's not a process, neither process nor tool. Actually, it is
Yeah.
a mindset. So it is like at times it will be there will be a question of what is agile manifesto. So manifesto is what
Good.
actually, what does a manifesto has? It's simple words, basic definition.
I'm not sure.
Like during elections, the manifesto got released.
So the points on
Mm.
what basis we have
Yes, 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 yes.
yeah manifesto. Yeah.
Mm. So it's simple. It is like that. The Agile Manifesto. What are its like? What it is going to do actually? So, so just to compare with this waterfall model. So individuals and interactions over process and tools. Um, so it's like sorry. So mm, process and tools. Just remember this word. It's like only instead of updating the Jira tickets, only updation on the day. Instead of that, the team discusses the blockers in standard and solve and quick resolution and solving them quick as fast as possible. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is what this statement is. So that the Agile Manifesto is individuals and interactions. So like during the working hours also, at times also, see even the best example is at like if we have any issue with some Amazon delivery or something else, if we update it in the app also, at times there won't be a proper response. But if you make a call, one-to-one conversation or individual conversation, it will be resolved in no time. So that is what it meant. I hope you have experienced that.
Yes.
Yes. So working software over comprehensive documentation. So instead of like why is documentation required? Any idea? In waterfall model, documentation used to get done. That was also one of the phase. Okay.
For documentation, so we need to check
Uh,
ourselves whether we are going in a proper direction, what we have
hmm.
set up at the
And
time
also
beginning.
at times, like I feel that for future references also, if any for any new joiner,
Yeah.
for clear understanding of the requirements, like smooth communication also and also any support required further. So immediate reference. Okay. But in Agile, it is more focused on working software. So it's like instead of spending weeks or hours in documentation, we are delivering the required feature within 2 weeks or 4 weeks span, depending upon the size of the project. Like
Yes.
what I used as the mobile banking app, where suddenly the stakeholder asks for UPI banking, UPI option. Okay.
Yes.
So there it can be developed if the criticality is high in that, because it's moreover in demand rather than logging into the app. So nowadays everything is done in UPI only through UPI transaction. So instead of documenting that directly, UPI transaction feature is introduced and the customer is using it. Okay, so we can make business also. So that is the main thing. So speeding up of the project working. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Okay, did it got stuck in between?
No, no, no.
Okay, okay. So next is customer collaboration. So what is customer collaboration? Where after delivering the everything in the deploy and like after completing for a whole 6 months or 1 year, whatever it may be, showing it to the customer and he is not satisfied, making him like involved in the project from the beginning itself makes us more clear about the requirements,
Yes.
any changes. So he will be satisfied, and we can also uh, work as per the requirements
Yeah,
and make everything and deliver the desired product.
yes.
So responding to change over following a plan. So in simple, it is market demands always change. So the change is only the constant thing. So, so depending upon that change, reprioritizing the backlog instead of sticking to old feature, the team is building and building what is currently available, focusing on that and prioritizing that and developing that is the best option.
Yeah.
So that is what this manifesto is about. Okay. So responsibilities of Scrum Master. So previously, just a few minutes ago, I have discussed 2 to 3 points, like simple points. So from that, what did you understand about the responsibilities?
So first of all, the Scrum Master make sure the user story should be very, very much understandable to every developer, and there is no confusion between the master and the developer.
Mhm. Okay.
So for that, we will have a meeting in the initial stage of the Scrum. We will explain
Mm.
each story. If we
Mm.
are having any complaints, we will rectify it, and afterwards, we will need to properly segregate the story depending on
Mm.
the Scrum cycle. If we have a
Mm.
four Scrum cycles, means so and we have any 20 stories, we need to segregate properly.
Okay.
What for?
That is like in simple terms, the Scrum Master ensures the smooth flow of the process without any impediments. In short,
Okay,
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 he is Scrum Master. He is a servant leader who facilitates, coaches the team to follow the agile principles and removing the by removing the blockages, protecting the team from external distractions, and promoting mostly the important thing is collaboration.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry. So, so, so as I said, simply, so initially the product owner owns the product backlog and he ensures the product vision. Okay. And
yeah,
the once the most important features are selected and they are sent, they are just selected for this sprint backlog, and the sprint backlog is looked after mostly mainly the sprint backlog is the responsibility of the Scrum Master, and he ensures that all this progress is ensured smoothly by the team members without any impediments. So that is what the coaching the team on Agile and Scrum. Why? Because still there are there could be few employees who can't come out of this traditional waterfall model. So always make them understand about these things. Okay. Next, facilitate Scrum ceremonies. So it is totally the responsibility of the Scrum Master. Okay. The sprint planning, daily stand-ups,
yeah.
review, retrospection. Review where the stakeholders are also involved because we need to show how the feature is, how the product is working is as per their expectations, and also the feedback from them. Okay. And retrospection is for the internal team assessment. Like if any new point has been learned, So is something blocking the external blocking due to the external team, and how to avoid that in the further sprints, the next sprints. Okay.
Okay.
So sorry, and remove team from distractions. Okay. So not the team should not get overburdened. So that will be hampering the current sprint process progress.
Yes.
And next, enabling self organization. Scrum is like it is not he like it's not a micromanagement. Okay. It is encouraging the people to work enthusiastically. It's not like I have to work for this person. Like, see, even if two developers have some two different ideas or having some two different approaches, okay, and if indirectly if it is affecting the process, so that is has to be also looked after by the scrum master and ensure that which path is the best, like which approach is the best by involving the team, and all these things are guided by the scrum master. He that is what the servant leader term what it means.
Okay.
Okay. The name itself the name shows the master, but actually he is a servant leader. That is what.
Yes.
So working with PO and stakeholders. So stakeholders, the requirement, the requirements will be gathered, and I hope you have this business analyst at like the main requirement gathering is done by the business analyst actually.
Yes.
Okay, the product owner, along with the product owner, the scrum master discusses about the requirements. Are there any ambiguities? And also the backlog refinement session will be carried out. Like he helps with the PO. He helps PO also at times. So what has to be in the product backlog and how it has to be worked and everything. Okay. Okay. So hope you understood about this agile.
Yeah. I have got
Okay.
it.
Okay. And about the Scrum,
Yes.
okay. So Scrum roles, events, artifacts. Okay.
Yeah.
So there is a Scrum values, and values can be discussed tomorrow,
Okay.
like before getting into the Jira tool. Uh, and this roles about product owner.
Yeah.
Yes. So Scrum events, planning, and everything, or like what has been discussed till now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, then fine. Today I'll be wrapping up, and tomorrow at like what time is comfortable for you?
After 3.
After 3?
Yeah.
Okay, tomorrow also we will have at 4 p.m. then.
Okay. Will
Is
be.
it fine?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Or
Will
do you have any particular time?
no nothing.
Nothing.
After 3, I am comfortable.
Okay, okay, sure. So tomorrow also we'll have at 4 p.m. Okay.
Okay. Will you share this recording?
Recording. Okay, I'll talk to Hari then. Hmm?
Okay.
I
Okay.
think Hari will be sharing this. So he'll be looking after this.
I will check with you.
Okay, okay. Please check with him. Okay. Yeah. I hope you find it interesting.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.